very welcome to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Angelica. Today I'm gonna do a first impression on an aware test on this foundation here. I've heard so many good things about this foundation, so I'm super excited to try it out. This is the L'Oreal True Match Super Blendable Foundation. So as I said, this is going to be a first impression and aware test, so I am very excited. And if this is the first time here, very welcome. My name is Angelica. I love makeup, I love foundations, I love face makeup, I love eye makeup, colorful, neutral, everything in between. So if you enjoy makeup content, check out my channel, and if you like it, subscribe. I would love to have you here. And with that being said, let's go into this video. Okay, I have zoomed you guys in a little bit, and I'm gonna talk a little bit about this foundation. This has been reformulated. So now it has a pump. It's like a medium coverage, it says. So you can probably build it up, we're gonna see. And it's supposed to be a very blendable formula. So you can tell where the foundation ends and your skin begins, it says. It's supposed to like blend in very easily and looks very natural finish. So I'm very excited to see how this is gonna look because I love trying out new foundations, and yeah, I am so excited. So I think I'm gonna do like this. I'm gonna tell you guys, I have a pretty normal skin. I can get a little bit oily here during the day and over here, but overall I don't have a very dry skin. I don't have a very oily skin. I would say I have pretty normal skin, and we're gonna try a primer like half of my face. So maybe we're gonna do this side of the face. We're going to take a little bit of primer just to see how, if it's any difference. I mean, if it looks better, if it's gonna wear better, and I'm gonna do a wear test as well. So let's just prime. Now I took a lot here. Let's just prime half of my face so we can see, guys. As I said, I have heard so many good things about this foundation, so I have high hopes here. I chose a color that is 1.5N, neutral undertone. I think it said linen or something. I don't know if the shades are the same in the US as in Europe, but this is in Europe anyway. So we're gonna give it a shake and we're gonna apply it. And I think I'm gonna apply it with a sponge. We're gonna apply it on the sponge on this side where we have this primer, and I'm gonna take a brush on this side. Here we have it, and I don't know if this is going to be runny or not, but there we have it. I'm gonna give it 2 pumps, and we're gonna start to apply. Maybe it's too much with 2 pumps. So yeah, now I did a self-tanner yesterday, so you can see it's quite light, but I actually bought this in store yesterday before I put on a self-tanner. So the match of this foundation is really good when I don't have a self-tanner. So we're gonna bronze up the face a little bit, but I didn't want to get a darker one because normally my skin looks like this. I mean, I don't self-tanner my face at all, so I think this is gonna be a good match. Okay, guys, look at that. That blended really good, as it said it would. So now you can see half of my face here with like foundation, and half of my face without this foundation. It looks really nice. It actually looks really nice here. I mean, on my skin I can definitely see when foundation just laying on top of my skin and looks like you have something on top of your skin, or if it melts into the skin and actually looks like skin. I don't know, but this one actually looks like skin. I'm very excited. Okay, so this is with a sponge, and I feel like it looks super natural. So let's take 2 pumps more here because I do love like coverage. Ooh, now we are starting to, I'm gonna take this brush. I have 2 brushes. I'm gonna take this one that looks like this, and this is from BH Cosmetics. It was in a kit. So maybe we're gonna take this one. I feel like this is gonna give more coverage. straight away, or you can almost see it, that it gives more coverage. I'm gonna go over this line here, and I'm going to try it with this brush as well. This is a double-ended brush from Flare. Yeah, it's a Swedish brand. 108 foundation and concealer brush. So let's try it here. Yeah, this brush doesn't give that full coverage effect at all. Like here, up here with this brush, this gives like full coverage, I feel like. Not full coverage, but really good coverage. And I don't know, maybe I prefer something like this brush here for this foundation. Actually, I don't know if you can see, I actually prefer the sponge with this one. I'm gonna go over with a sponge because I feel like I don't want it to be too much foundation on. And we want it to look a little more even. So let's just do like this, and we're gonna zoom in a little bit more and see if there is any different on these two sides. I feel like I need some concealer as well because I always look a little bit crazy when I am like dark here. So I'm just gonna take a little bit. I don't like to use a lot of concealer, so we're gonna blend this out as well. Okay, the concealer is on, guys, and what a beautiful foundation. I mean, I really think that is true. And are we going to zoom in? I'm gonna zoom you guys in a little bit so you can see up close. Now we are really zoomed in here. This is without the primer and with a brush, but you could see I used the sponge anyway, but it looks really beautiful. And this is with the primer. I can see in the forehead that this side with the primer looks better than this side here. So I do think it looks better with primer on, especially here, because here I can see the foundation a little bit more, like cracking a little bit, like, I don't know, nothing bad, but you know, it definitely looks better over here. Just something I did see when I look up close. But overall, I really like this. And how does it feel? It feels really smooth. I can definitely feel I have something like on my skin, but it's not heavy. It's not like dry, and it's not tacky. So it's just something very smooth on my skin. I can feel that. Okay guys, I really love how this looks right now. Let's see, it's 8 o'clock in the morning, so I'm gonna film another video. So I'm gonna put on some makeup, and then I come back. We're gonna see in half an hour or 45 minutes, and then I'm gonna do some checkings during the day. And actually we're going out tonight, so I cannot film like in the night, like very late today, but I am going to film as late as I can so we can see how this wears through the day, because now it looks super great, guys. I'll be right back. Okay guys, I have finished the eye look, and this is how it looks, and it's coming up on my channel soon if it's not already. I don't think so. Anyways, now it's 10 minutes to 9, so 50 minutes has passed, and we can take a look. I'm gonna zoom you guys in, so we're gonna take a look how the foundation looks right now. Okay, here we are a little bit closer, and I must say it looks gorgeous. It looks so good. It has been a little more, like you can see, it's a little more glowier right now when I have all the makeup on. Here I didn't put any highlighter, so I can see it's a little more glowy here, or it's a little more glowier. But I mean, it looks so good. It looks so natural, as it said, so I'm very, even here, like here it can always look like you have foundation on. I would say it looks really pretty here as well, around the nose looks beautiful. And my forehead looks beautiful. I am so excited. Okay, so I am going to do check-ins with you guys. So I'm gonna see you in a couple of hours and we're gonna see how this wears. Okay, I'm back. It has been 6 hours. It's 2 o'clock in the afternoon and I'm gonna do my first check-in. I'm gonna have another one later on, but I mean 6 hours. It's half of the day. So let's see how this foundation is looking, and I feel like I am really happy. I did see how it looked in the window, like in daylight, because we have a little sun today, and it looks so good. It actually looks like skin, and I feel like the only thing is here I start to get a little bit oily. I hope I am in focus. I'm gonna zoom you guys in as well, but here you can see I am a little like glowy, so my natural oils are coming through a little bit, but it looks very natural. You can't really see that you have foundation on, which I absolutely love. I have blown my nose as well, so that's why it has disappeared a little bit here on around my nose, but overall I think here is also an area my foundation always like disappears during the day, but I must say it still looks really good. I'm gonna give you a close-up so you can see. Okay, so here we are very close up. Here is without the primer. And here we have with the primer, and I can't see a difference right now actually, because now everything has melted a little bit together. When I applied it, I could see definitely different here where I primed with the non-prime side, but now it's like even. So I feel like during the day it melts a little bit together, and I just feel like it looks really good. If you don't like when you get a little bit oily, maybe you need to powder during the day. Maybe I'm gonna do that in this area, as you can see, to mattify it a little bit, but overall I really like it. So now I'm going to do another check-in with you guys in a couple of hours, so yeah, see you soon. Okay, this is the last check-in, guys. It's 6:15 in the evening and it has been over 10 hours and we need to see how this foundation is looking, and I have been looking before, but we're gonna take a closer look now when the lights are on, and it looks very natural, but it has been faded a little bit on my nose here, but that is very usual, like it always does that. So, and as I said before, it's a little bit oily here. I haven't powdered. I am going to do that though, because we're going out tonight, but it looks so good still. Here I have the foundation, it hasn't worn out, and it's just looking very beautiful. I'm very impressed, guys. I'm very impressed with this foundation. I mean, I am gonna wear this now for like weeks probably, because I'm gonna use it every day at least for 2 weeks, and then I'm gonna come back to you guys and tell you what I think about this. But for a first impression for this wear test during the day, I feel like it looks gorgeous, and I feel like and probably it's gonna look gorgeous from now on too. I am so happy that this really looks good still. I mean, I have heard so many good things about this foundation, but I mean, I really needed to try it on my own, and I mean, it is really pretty. Tell me down below, do you have this one? Do you like it? And yeah, so far so good. I hope you have enjoyed this video, guys. Give it a big thumbs up if you have, and yeah, I see you in my next one. Take care, guys. Bye.